This is what we are heading for, all right? Only a few days left, less than a week until things could really hit the fan, majorly hit the fan, all right? And we've seen what happens when this happens in other countries. Places like Venezuela have been devastated, absolutely devastated. And they are even being devastated right now, currently. All right. In the past, though, they've had numbers 300,000% inflation. All right. 300,000%, not 300%, not 30, not 3%, 300,000% inflation. I can't even imagine what the numbers for that would be. I mean, like if you have a dollar, something that costs $1 is worth $300,000 now, right? Essentially, that's the theory. That is insane. That is nuts. That's what happened in Venezuela in 2019, and we're heading towards the same exact scenario. We're making all the same exact mistakes. And even right now, Venezuela's inflation is 359% over the past few months. 359%. We're going to see this happen in the United States too. All right, things are getting worse, and we have days left to make this decision. All right, so I can't believe this though. 300,000%. I didn't even realize it was this high. This is what we're heading towards. We're making the same exact mistakes. All right, and on top of this, our supply chain is totally collapsing. Our medical field is totally shutting down and is not able to supply itself with the medicine and the equipment and the supplies that it needs, right? So the FDA has officially reported that there are massive shortages of amoxicillin, all right? So this is a antibiotic used for children mostly for infections, but we are going to see other antibiotic shortages. We are going to see other drugs that are very important to the medical system have shortages as well. There's already been a ton of other ones, like just simple things, like the chemicals in an IV bag, okay? Sodium, potassium, all these things are already in short supply as well. But now we are seeing amoxicillin being put on the shortage list by the FDA officially, okay? And not to mention the antibiotic resistance of these antibiotics that creates super bugs, okay? The FDA's already reported on things like this, how they're super resistant MRSA and things like that, staph infection from using antibiotics so much. But now we are having a shortage, and a lot of the supply chain is tied to China, all right? So a lot of our medicine is made in China. So this is what we're heading towards. We're heading towards a total collapse of our society. 300% inflation, 300,000% inflation. Who knows where the cards are going to fall once it all really comes down. But now we are being warned that we only have 6 days left. 6 days left. I'm in shock that this is happening. How did we get this far down the rabbit hole where there's only 6 days until this crisis blows up, and what happens? I don't know what happens after this. Does everything stop? Does the truck stop? Does everything stop? All right, let's get into this. 6 days left of oil reserves for the United States. 6 days. I never thought I would say this sentence, all right? This is insane to think about. The United States normally has hundreds of days of oil reserves in their stockpiles. 6 days left. Who's letting it get this low? We know the oil reserves have been depleted on purpose to artificially keep the prices low instead of just producing more oil and allowing more leases and allowing more land to be drilled on. We are just releasing our stockpiles, and we're not even releasing them to the United States. We're releasing them onto world markets as well. A lot of it is going to China. They did tracking studies of where this oil is going. So we are releasing our oil reserves, and some of that oil is ending up in China just to bring the price of oil down a little bit for a few months before everything else going on, all right? So this number comes from, it was reported that the Energy Information Administration reported on October 14th that the U.S. only has 25 days left of reserve diesel supply. Okay? And there's been no update that they have refilled these reserves. So October 14th, and it said there's 25 days, so now there's only 6 days left. Right? 6-7 days left, you know, it's like the last day, whatever. 6 days left until this is through. All right, this is crazy to think about. I can't even imagine how our leaders put us in this situation. This is supposed to be for a massive war, right? This is supposed to be for a national emergency in case something happens, like the energy grid goes out. We need to run massive diesel generators for the grid or something for a few months to like keep, you know what I mean? This is for emergency, like grave situations, and we are just using it to keep the price of gas down, whatever, 50 cents, $1 a barrel, okay? And all of these countries are warning that the U.S. is going to face grave consequences, like Saudi Arabia is warning the U.S. is going to face pain because we are draining our oil reserves while they are cutting back on their oil production, and we are not filling in the gaps with an actual replacement, okay? The replacement is just to drain our reserves. That's just not what you want to do. It's like, you know, you have savings in your bank account, and if you lose your job, you don't want to just drain your whole savings, you know what I mean? You want to keep that up. You'll use it if you have to, but it's better to get a job so you don't drain your savings, you know what I mean? Like maybe keep you afloat for a little bit. Why haven't we, this is like our savings account of oil and oil reserves, all right? And I'm sure a lot of this oil was bought at lower prices than it's going to be replenished. Hopefully it's replenished. Who knows? Is this even going to be replenished? I mean, the big guy himself, okay? He said that he is going to ban fossil fuels and get rid of them. Is this just part of the plan? Is this just another step in this direction towards banning it? All right. So let me know what you think. What's going to happen in 6 days? The trucks could stop. All right. The price of diesel could skyrocket. We could see massive diesel shortages all across the country at different gas stations. All right. And the price is definitely going to go up. And a lot of, you know, independent operators, they are going to get screwed from this, and they are going to, a lot of them might have to get out the business. They're going to be losing money, a lot of them, if diesel prices go up. I saw tons of people saying this when diesel prices were hitting their peaks in the summer, you know, $6, $7 in some places on average. So let me know what you think, guys. Let me know if you're a trucker, what's going to happen. All right. The ships need diesel, the trucks need diesel, the tractors need diesel, everything that's important needs diesel, and they're not worried about it. All right. So let me know what you think. Thank you guys for watching, and you have a big old blessed day.